We come now to the final of the under 81 kilo category. Petru PELIVAN of Moldova goes up against Zhalgas KAIROLLA of Kazakhstan. It's PELIVAN in the white judogi, KAIROLLA in the blue. Let's take a look and see how the two athletes got to this point. Well, for PELIVAN, it was Badrak, Zhalo and Kolobov, and for KAIROLLA, Shumanzarov, Hojazoda, Stepu and Zhalgas, who were downed by KAIROLLA on his route to the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Ofer Ben-Zvi of Israel, and with commentary on this last final, here's Neil Adams.
Well, last one, under 81 kilograms, and of course we wanted it to end with both fighters just coming out here, giving it their absolute best here to score big points, because it makes it exciting for this crowd here. And KAIROLLA of Kazakhstan comes out, been cool, calm and collected all day, I can tell you, but so's PELIVAN. And PELIVAN has just been picking them off.
Well, we did see one recently where they came out and they went straight for it.
Yeah. Well, PELIVAN, I mean, he had a cricket score, didn't he, on you know, at one stage. I mean, he's just been really scoring high amounts of scores. So let's see if it happens here. PELIVAN in white, KAIROLLA in blue.
It's just that little bit taller, doesn't he, PELIVAN? Long and rangy for 81 kilos.
Straight into the attack.
Right idea, wasn't it? He just missed.
Yeah, no, I know, and he's going to the edge for safety. We know that. KAIROLLA has got to get off go here. He's got to start putting some work in himself, otherwise the next little batch of attacks from PELIVAN will be a penalty up for KAIROLLA. Just one more set here, an attack here will do it.
Ooh, does put him there on the side.
So the first attack that he does there, and he gets a Yuko. Sumigashi, great change of direction that was. Talk about under pressure, and he went to the outside of the leg rather than the inside of the leg.
Yuko the lead for KAIROLLA, just under 3 minutes.
Yeah, long way to go, long way to go.
PELIVAN is the one who wants to take things to the edge.
Yes, it is PELIVAN that's drifting off to the edge. Oh, beautiful. Second one for KAIROLLA. Great change of direction, and every attack that he does is really crisp.
Abiba Abu-Zakinova up in the stands there. We missed seeing her on the mat. Ofer Ben-Zvi, by the way, the referee, just controlled that really nicely, because there is, you know, a lot of noise here, and he made sure that when he called the mate, he was right on top of them.
This is what'll open it up now, because PELIVAN's going to have to come forwards and take a chance.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he does!
And he does! And that is going to be a Wazari, I think, is it? Well, he gets a Yuko for it.
Have a look at the landing.
Skipping Koji Gary, and yeah, it's a Yuko, isn't it? It was a Yuko, it wasn't a Wazari.
Nice movement, though.
Yeah, it was lovely movement.
Yeah.
It really was.
Quick feet. Had a nice look about that.
What a great fight.
This time it's
Really
KAIROLLA, who looks as though he's happy to step off the competition area. Plenty of time left on the clock, 1:48.
The coach is enjoying it, he's having a good time with it.
Yeah, he's not going over.
No, it's true, he's not. Yeah, you get out here. Oh, and again.
No.
And has a little skip across there for another Koji Gary. But, of course, he'll have to start it inside. I mean, really close to starting outside of the area.
Yes, what I've noticed is that a lot of the athletes are perfectly happy to wander out of the area, and they'll do their attack when they are completely out of the area, with you having 1 foot in. It's almost as though they sense that you'll be relaxed because your opponent is out of the area, but then they attack.
It's a safety thing. Oh, what an ippon! Oh, fantastic stuff! What a Toshi that was! Absolutely underneath here, and this Kazakh crowd have gone absolutely mad. They're all on their feet in here, and that was terrific. Wow, what a technique. He just went right the way between the legs. It was the hands working overtime, everything working together there. And KAIROLLA wins with the best ippon of the tournament so far. What a time to do it in the final here in Kazakhstan and in front of his home crowd. That was amazing. He says, come on, let's have some more. And he just is enjoying it all. Coach was enjoying it. He's now having a great time because it's all over.
That was quality.
Yeah,
that was real class.
It was.
The speed of the execution was incredible.
Look at that. I mean, he'll have a job to make it all the way out there to where he's going to get his medal presented, because that was incredible.
And PELIVAN, who'd scored so heavily during the day, got scored on heavily himself here.
Well, he did. Look at that. Right the way underneath there, and he just springs off the legs. Now, we're talking about attacking inside there. He attacked inside. It was the hands working overtime, and, well, he loads him up onto that hip, and he comes back up, doesn't he? That's what makes it a Seonagi. Really low, dropped Seonagi, and he just springs up off the legs to finish it off. And that was the Kazushi hand pulling hard. And the hikate to pull it in, to finish it off. Look at the hikate there, and look at that driving Sakuri to finish it all off. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's going to be on a few highlight reels, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. What do you think of that? He says, pretty magnificent.